Just you? You dare to challenge me, the genius black mage?
Ember's Gaze, Iggy. Iggy mastered the secrets of shadow magic at a young age. Following his encounter with Loria, his body is filled with an even crazier power now. Iggy can use shadow magic with proficiency. He uses Fire Shadow to strike down his enemies and obliterates the battlefield with his signature explosive fireball. No matter where his enemies hide, the moment they show themselves under the watchful Ember's gaze, none may escape. Passive. Iggy has a special energy bar with a total of 5 points of energy, which it recovers over time. When using skill 1, Iggy will consume energy. After Iggy's skill 2 hits an enemy, it will apply the gaze effect upon them, revealing their vision. If Iggy's skill deals damage to targets affected by gaze, he will restore energy. Skill 1. Iggy throws out several explosive fireballs after a short charge, dealing magic damage to enemies within range. The skill deals additional damage to enemies at the center of the explosion. Skill 2. Iggy acquires an explosive increase in movement speed that gradually diminishes. The second part of the skill will be activated within the duration. The second part of the skill evolves into an ignition lock on the enemy, knocking back the target and dealing damage. After a short delay, it will ignite again with the target at the center. Skill 3. Iggy begins to charge up, gradually gaining additional vision, and deals a massive amount of magic damage to enemies within the designated area. This skill can store up to 2 charges. Iggy is a mage that excels at harassing enemies. His core combo is to use skill 2 and skill 1 to harass enemies. Excellent range and high sustainability are his specialities. During the early stage of the match, Iggy can use skill 1 at level 1 to quickly clear minions and then support other lanes. Thus, we can use skill 2 near the dragon pit to quickly close in on the enemy. This allows us to use skill 2 to lock down on the enemies when we arrive at the battlefield to use multiple skill 1. Thus, Iggy would often acquire first blood. A thing to note is that when using the core combo, Iggy should maintain at least 2 energies on skill 1. Otherwise, he might be unable to attack consecutively due to the lack of energy. During the middle point of the match, Iggy should hunker down on the middle lane. Frequently supporting other lanes, which results in losing the middle lane, is a mistake that Iggy cannot afford. When clearing the lanes, we need to make use of his mobility and cooperate with allied junglers to gank the enemy heroes with the massive range of his ultimate to provide fire support. There's a trick here. By canceling the ultimate charge, we can make use of the additional vision to scout the enemy's movement. This method won't consume the stored charges of the ultimate. Once you enter the later stage of the match, Iggy's damage output during a team fight will further increase. Before the start of a team fight, we can first use the ultimate to suppress the HP of the enemy damage-dealing heroes, preventing them from grouping up and increasing the chance for allied assassins to cut in. We cannot forget that Iggy is still a harass-type mage, and survivability is the key. Save the second part of skill 2 for the enemy assassins. If you have Flicker and Arctic Orb, you can use the rotation of 2 to 1 to increase sustainability depending on the situation. Once your equipment is in place at the later point of the game, Iggy's area damage of his ultimate has an overwhelming effect on team fights. As long as we remain, the magical bombardment will not stop.